my project dealt with water quality, but we expanded that to collect plastics that were laying on the ground. I was inspired by that from visiting an art museum in Charlotte, North Carolina, when I was at another science professional development. And from that, then my students analyzed the plastics, the size, the color, the relationship of that color to albatross boluses, which are basically like an owl pellet for an albatross. And why would they eat mainly blue or this size or plastic? Because it looks like a jellyfish. And then my students had to use the plastics to create a piece of artwork, so to be inspired to take action against plastics pollution with that. And we also collaborated with some Japanese schools and students with that project. So again, building that STEAM presence, that the arts, the color, size, all that relates back to the science and the food webs, and then students using that information to be empowered to act.
Can you talk about the visual analysis, which is obviously observations of three-dimensional learning, but it's also very important in the visual world. Can you talk about the National Geographic or any of your projects and the importance of visual analysis from an art and from a STEM perspective?
Okay. So visual analysis is really important to the sciences because they've got to be able to see patterns, they've got to be able to look at data and see what's happening, or a picture, or when they're testing something, they need to be able to make very accurate observations that are part of their analysis.
Can they get those skills